Let's go. I'm ready.
What's the matter? Why do you look like you're in such a bad mood?
The MRT is why I'm in a bad mood.
MRT? MRT in Taipei? It's the best and it's so convenient.
Of course it's convenient, but is it convenient when you go at 9 o'clock in the morning and there is 1 million people on the MRT with you and they're bumping into you and their hair is in your face and you can smell them? Is that happy?
Well, you know, I do take the MRT during rush hour and I carry a really heavy purse. So, you know, during rush hour, everyone pushing against each other, it feels like I don't have to carry my bag.
It's people like you. Yeah, your bag is on me and I'm holding your bag up on my body. Of course, people like you feel like very happy. And then I am the person who has to sit there and feel like I am suffering.
Okay, wait a second. You know, I think you sound like you have low frustration tolerance.
I don't know what that means, but I'm sure we're going to learn about that today.
We are going to,
All
so
right.
I hope you will get better.
I'm going to go take some deep breaths.
Sean is not a happy person. Many things in life frustrate him. He gets angry at minor things like loud kids and waiting in line. He gets even angrier when things don't go his way.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to ABC Interactive English. I am Shane.
And I am Karen. Today we're looking at part 1 of dealing with low frustration tolerance. Ooh, that's pretty wordy. We have a lot of words to look at here. Dealing with low frustration tolerance. First of all, when you say dealing with something, that's kind of like a problem that you are facing. That's right. You're dealing with a problem.
Or handle something.
That's right.
Yeah.
So dealing with low frustration tolerance. What is frustration?
Frustration is that feeling like you want to do something or you want to get something done.
That's right.
But you can't do it, or there is some problem that you have to face.
That's right.
Or you have to deal with, right? So, for example, I want to go visit my dad in America, but because of COVID, it makes it very difficult because you have to go there and then you have to go and stay somewhere before you can see your dad. And when you come back to Taiwan, you also have to go stay in a hotel before you can quarantine. Exactly.
That's right. So that's frustration. And that comes from the verb frustrate, right? So you would feel
frustrate me.
No, I don't. I don't frustrate anybody.
Oh, really? I should ask your husband.
Hey.
Ow.
Okay, and tolerance is another vocabulary word we're looking at. So tolerance is kind of like how well you can handle something.
Oh, yeah.
So, low frustration tolerance. That
Right.
maybe means that, you know, like you can't handle frustration very well, right?
Exactly. So just a little bit of frustration is going to make you feel very, very bad.
Anxious, very bad, right? Okay, how about let's go into today's reading.
Okay, please begin.
Okay, so Sean is not a happy person.
Oh, Shane or Sean?
It says Sean, but Shane maybe also is
A lot
not a
of
happy
people
person.
will call me Sean, and they'll
Really?
make this mistake because more people are named Sean, not Shane.
That's
so
true.
say, hello, Sean. I said, no, it's Shane.
Because it's S-H-A-N-E.
And then I get very frustrated.
You don't know my name. Okay, so Sean is not a happy person. Many things in life frustrate him, make him feel like, oh, I'm not very happy about it.
Yeah.
He gets angry at minor things like loud kids and waiting in line.
Or being on the MRT.
That's Shane, not Sean.
Oh, sorry.
But minor is our next vocabulary word. He gets angry at minor things. Minor just means like very teeny tiny,
Small.
very little. That's right.
Yeah.
So that's a minor problem.
Yeah.
That means it's not a very big problem.
Right now I have a minor headache.
Oh, that means it's not too serious. It just feels like, oh, I can feel the pain, but it's not that bad.
Just a small headache. Yeah.
Exactly.
He gets even angrier when things don't go his way.
Ooh, that
So
would
you
be
can
very difficult.
See that they're talking about when you feel frustrated or when you're dealing with frustration, anger,
Yes.
and feeling angry is the kind of feeling that you're going to have, right? When we think about frustration and anger, these two come together a lot of the time.
That's right.
And it happens when things don't go your way.
And what does that mean when somebody says when things don't go your way?
Yeah, so to not go one's way, so your way will mean that it's good for you.
And what you want.
And it's what you want.
Exactly.
So if today I'm having a bad day, I will say things are not going my way. Maybe there's too many people on the MRT. Maybe I can't find my yo-yo-ka. Maybe I went to 7-Eleven and my favorite drink, they don't have it.
That's true.
And I'll say, things are not going my way today.
Not kind of, the way that you want things to happen, right?
Yes.
So, but this is life, because sometimes in life you don't always get things your way. And it's important to accept it, or else you will feel frustrated all the time, right?
That's true. Because, that's just life.
Exactly. Sometimes things go your way and sometimes things don't go your way. It's important to accept that.
All right. I need to learn how to deal with this frustration.
I think you do. Maybe you do have a low frustration tolerance.
All right. Maybe we'll figure out more about this after the break.
All right.
Also, Sean can't stand doing really boring or really hard tasks. He'll give up right away, wait to do them, or avoid them altogether. What's more, his mind will be full of negative thoughts. Many people in the world are just like Sean. They have a problem, and it's called low frustration tolerance.
Welcome back, everyone.
So we're learning about this thing called low frustration tolerance.
That's right, something that you have.
Right. I think everybody has a little bit of it.
Okay, I guess so. In different areas, maybe.
I guess maybe you don't. Yeah. You seem pretty easygoing. So I think if we think of somebody who has low frustration tolerance, maybe the opposite of that is a person you'll say they're very easygoing.
I guess so.
Things don't bother them very
As much.
easily. They don't feel frustration or frustrated as easily, right?
That's true.
But like Sean and I have problems with that.
That's right.
Feeling frustrated.
Okay, so let's learn more about Sean and then his low frustration tolerance.
Go ahead.
Okay, so also, Sean can't stand doing really boring or really hard tasks. So stand is our next vocabulary word. Is that he can't stand doing really boring things, right? So stand kind of means like you can't tolerate. It's another
what's
word
for tolerate?
Yeah.
没有办法接受.
Yeah, you can't stand it. It kind of bugs you. It makes you feel frustrated. So for example, if I don't like the loud noise outside, I can say, I can't stand the loud noise outside.
I can't stand stinky tofu. It is so stinky.
Yes, and that means that you really can't accept it. You really don't like it.
Exactly.
Okay. So it says that he cannot stand doing really boring things. What are some boring things? Like maybe waiting in line?
Oh, waiting in line is the worst. If I go to an amusement park and I want to go on a ride and I have to wait for 1 hour, I don't know what to do except just maybe look at my phone, and that can be pretty boring.
Well, I guess so. Different ways of looking at things. I mean, you can check out a really cool video on your phone.
Yeah, but I can do that at home. I don't like being in a line and because I know that I want to ride on the ride and I have to wait. The feeling of waiting can be very frustrating.
You're right. So this lesson is for you.
Yes.
And also doing really hard tasks. So what does it mean by task?
Task is just something you have to do.
Like a job or chore that you have to do.
Or homework. Right? Homework is a task that frustrates a lot of people.
That's right, especially when it's really, really hard. If you have, really difficult homework, you can say that's a really difficult or really hard task.
So English is a very easy task.
Yeah, I think so too.
English is so fun.
English with us is so fun.
Okay, so let's read
continue.
more. He'll give up right away.
Aww.
Wait to do them or avoid them altogether. Right. So he just doesn't want to face these things, right?
That's right. He would just either give up. Give up means you don't even want to try anymore, right?
Exactly.
And it says avoid them altogether.
Oh, so yeah. So if you want to avoid something altogether, it means you want to totally avoid it.
Like completely.
Completely, 完全地 avoid these things, right?
That's right, and that is altogether.
Yeah, so altogether you could say, I've stopped doing my homework altogether.
Which is not a good idea.
It means I'm never going to do my homework again. I'm not doing even one assignment of homework. I'm stopped doing homework altogether.
And that's just giving up, right? You're not
Exactly.
trying at all, and I don't think that's very good, right? Okay.
What's more, his mind will be full of negative thoughts.
So negative would be our next vocabulary word.
Right.
And negative is an adjective. Yeah. It's the opposite of positive.
Oh, yeah.
When you say positive, you're kind of thinking about like some good things. And negative is more about bad things, right? So if you're a negative person, you tend to look at things in a bad way. Right. So if you take the MRT, you'll be like, oh, look at all these people, and then he's stinky, and then I don't want to be here, it's too crowded.
That's me.
Yeah.
And then a positive person like you will say, but I can put my bag on somebody and they will hold it for me. Right?
That's right.
And when it's cold, people will keep me warm.
Exactly.
But
it's just different ways of looking at things, right?
Yeah, it's kind of about the thoughts that you have, right? So thought is our next vocabulary word.
That's right.
So a thought is just something that you think about, something that's in your mind.
That's right. So, for example, if you want to ask somebody what they think about certain things, then you can say, what are your thoughts on this topic, right? It's kind of like the same thing as saying, what do you think about that?
Yeah.
So you can say, what are your thoughts?
And then in English, right, thoughts and feelings, we kind of use them. You can use thought or feeling. Like, I have a lot of feelings about this. I have a lot of thoughts about this, right? It could be the same meaning.
That's right. Okay, and many people in the world are just like Sean.
Like me.
And Shane.
Yeah.
They have a problem, and it's called low frustration tolerance.
Okay, so all the stuff that we're talking about here, this problem, we call this low frustration tolerance.
That's right.
Okay.
But do not worry, because we will teach you how to deal with low frustration tolerance next day.
Okay, I can't wait because I need help.
I really do think you do. Okay, we'll see you guys next time.
Sean is not a happy person. Many things in life frustrate him. He gets angry at minor things like loud kids and waiting in line. He gets even angrier when things don't go his way. Also, Sean can't stand doing really boring or really hard tasks. He'll give up right away, wait to do them, or avoid them altogether. What's more, his mind will be full of negative thoughts. Many people in the world are just like Sean. They have a problem, and it's called low frustration tolerance.
Hello， 大家好，我是 Stephanie。那我们今天一起来看单字。第一个单字呢是 minor， 形容词，微小的，不重要的。Sunny had only minor injuries in a car accident this morning. Sunny 在今天早上的车祸中只受了轻伤。第二个单字呢是 altogether， 副词，完全的，全然的。Ever since Patricia moved to New York, her lifestyle has changed altogether. 自从 Patricia 搬到纽约后，她的生活方式就彻底改变了。第三个单字呢是 negative， 形容词，负面的，消极的。Ed's bad habits started to have negative effects on his health. Ed 的坏习惯开始对他的健康产生负面影响。最后一个单字就是名词 thought， 想法。What are your thoughts on this topic? 你对这个主题有什么想法？好，那我们一起看今天的文法。第一个文法呢是 wait in line， 排队。Line 呢就是队伍排队。There were many people waiting in line to enter the concert hall. 很多人在排队等着进入音乐厅。那说到排队，大家除了不喜欢等太久之外，应该也不喜欢有人插队吧？那插队的说法呢，就是 cut in line。第二个重点呢是 something goes one's way， 某事顺着某人的心意。Go one's way 表示按照某个人所想的方式进行。Beatrice acts like a child if things don't go her way。如果事情不照 Beatrice 所想的方式进行，她就会像个小孩一样拗脾气。好，那我们今天的最后一个重点呢是 somebody can't stand 加 VING， 某人无法忍受做某事。Stand 在这边呢是忍受、承受。Dora couldn't stand the smell of the cigarette smoke, so she opened the window to clear the air.Dora 受不了香烟的味道，于是她打开窗户通风。那今天的讲解就到这里 ，See you。
One of the best things about Taiwan is its food. Taitung's Zhengqi Road shopping district is a great place to see a real Taiwanese market. Visitors can go during the day or at night. In the daytime, Zhengqi Road has a lot of fruit shops. The colorful fruits invite visitors to come and take a look. Mangoes, lychee, dragon fruit, pomelo, and longan are some of the most famous and tasty Taiwanese fruits. Why not pick some local in-season fruits while you're here? At night, Zhengqi Road has dozens of shops selling traditional snacks. It's a great place to walk around and try street food. First, try stinky tofu at Lin Family Stinky Tofu. It's a well-known Taiwanese favorite. Next, go to Ah Hung Fried Chicken. Taiwan's fried chicken is known for being soft and juicy. It's really popular with locals and tourists. Then try Bao Song Do Hua. It's a traditional tofu dessert. You can choose your own toppings. Finally, get a cup of tea at Lao Dong Fang. This tea shop has many different kinds of herbal teas. There is still a lot of food on this road. Enjoy the rest of the foods of the market.
See you next time!